Welcome back to the Backside Poddy. This week's episode, we chat about the winter blues. And has the UCI lost the plot?
2 gin and tonics, 2 vodkas, and a scotch.
Yes?
500 watts, please. Now let's introduce you to our Backsiders. Shauno.
G'day.
Kurto.
Morning.
Jim Bob.
MIA. And Freebs.
And Freebs. I'm still here.
How you been, mate?
Can't get rid of me. That's easy, mate. I'm good. It's good to be back, mate. It's been a couple of weeks since we've been on air, and I've had a number of people asking me, where the hell are we and what are we doing?
Yeah, we just fell off the face of the earth, didn't we?
Oh, just things got in the way.
Yeah, life gets busy.
Life gets busy, and
Jim Bob had a holiday to go on.
that's just silliness.
Yeah.
A lot of work, unfortunately, and gets in the way of fun things, but that's what it is. But just a quick apology to everyone. I think it's nice that you still want to hear from us. The other thing is, I think it was worth shouting out and noting is that it's our birthday.
What?
It's our 1 year anniversary birthday.
Damn.
How do you feel, Kurt, about that?
Mate, I feel surprised. Feel very surprised.
Happy birthday, mate.
I can't believe we made it 2 years.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
That's the thing I can't
We
believe.
struggled to get to 1 year.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, we've been all right. We've got in there. And we couldn't have done it without you guys, our
Correct.
supporters.
Oh,
Mate.
grow
Hey?
up.
Eh? Nah, it's true though, Kurt. If no one listened to it, we wouldn't do it, would we? So
I don't know. I could talk to a wall, eh?
Mate, sometimes when you call me, I just put the phone away.
sit it down on the bench.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I haven't been getting a response lately.
Even just turn the volume down, just something. Kurt's still there. You've been talking for 5 minutes to yourself. Anyway, thank you guys. We appreciate everything that you do in terms of feedback and listening to the show. Mate, what's been happening this week? Well, I just wanted to shout out to the cooker. I had that already in my notes beyond what you showed me just before, Kurto. But I was out riding to the last weekend to the at the airport, and out of the corner of my eye, I see this person on a TT bike kind of just chuffing away there on Qantas Drive or whatever it is, and all of a sudden I go, Reby! And I was like, what the heck is that? Looking around everywhere, and I was like, there's only one person I know that can do that.
Ah.
It was the cooker himself, and I was just like, that just lifted my spirits because it was raining a bit.
Mate, he's broken his brand new bike again.
He was on a
Has
TT bike.
Yeah.
Has he broken his Chinese wind space looking thing?
Yeah.
Not
He
surprised.
jammed his chain and ruined the bottom bracket area.
He was telling me to buy one. I was like, maybe.
Yeah, he's going to kick back apparently.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, shout out to the cooker. Thanks for making my day when it was pissing out the rain. Made me feel good. What else is happening? Man, I feel like I'm semi-retired from cycling these days. I've gone from 14 hours a week down to about 6, and I just starting to enjoy losing the fitness.
And going for your daily walks, mate.
Doing a lot of walking.
You are really on that pensioner vibe already. You really are.
It does feel like that sometimes.
It's good seeing you two walking.
Is it romantic?
Mate, it's romantic when you guys are holding hands.
Yeah.
And Ruby's in the middle.
No.
She's just keen as. And shout out to Ruby. She's here, our mascot tonight.
Running around like headless chook.
Nah, she's cooked now.
She's a cooker.
But I guess to still be doing 6 hours, which is almost the bare minimum,
It's the bare minimum.
That's how much
you
nowadays.
you
Hanging
still-
in there.
You still get on the podium,
Hanging in there.
which is quite
That's
impressive.
because you guys missed the start last week.
Yeah, well, that's another
I
story.
appreciate
isn't it?
you. What else? Oh, mate, I've got a bone to pick with SRAM. That's on my list as well. Just I've been riding a bit lately, going downhill, and after you finish braking, I'm getting like this like kind of vibration, kind of like brake rubbing kind of sound.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, what the frig is that? And Peddler reckons it's the pins on between the black part and the the metal part of the rotor. That's kind of like the pins have kind of come loose a bit.
Okay.
Just
Yep.
deteriorated over time.
Yep.
And anyway, I learned to look at like what the cost of getting some new rotors this morning were, and it was $193 for one rotor.
Mate.
SRAM. I'm like, how the fuck could it cost nearly $200 a rotor?
That is ludicrous.
Yeah, you're in the top 1% of earners in the world, probably.
You don't get there by giving it away.
I understand, but you also don't get...
Touche.
But no one goes to work by
That's a joke, by the way.
bloody jet ski or a helicopter or a private jet, mate.
Oh, I love it. Anyway, it's a bit of fun on this show sometimes. Anyway, I was just like, that's just That's just robbery.
It is,
daylight
mate.
robbery.
But like that's the cycling market now, I reckon. Like it is like I had a mate message me this Arby. He's looking at a new helmet. $500 for a new cask helmet.
Well, that's your problem, though. You're going to cask. Like,
No, everything's that dear, mate.
yeah, I understand the cycling market's gone through the roof, but also...
Mate, Attacker bring out their brand new skin suit. I scroll down the page. I'm like, oh, that's cool. $500
No.
for a skinny.
Yeah, but when you think of it,
Skin dog.
how much are bibs nowadays?
Yeah, I know, but it's just where do
When
we
you go on
stop?
white bibs, you're paying $270. When you go on a little
No,
fresh
they're half
jersey,
price at the moment.
yeah, I know they're half price at the moment. But when you're also going like bibs, normal bibs nowadays are fucking $200, $270
Yeah.
I know. it's
odd
just-
dollars. It doesn't matter really what brand. That's just standard nowadays. I understand that. But
all right, backwards.
yeah, thank you. Well, that's so I can get 2 uses out of them before I have to wash
Wash
them,
'em.
mate.
There
Jeez, what a day that was. Fucking hell.
Go down in history, that one, mate.
That one was Brisbane's greatest cycling moment.
Anyway.
The Psychos, I reckon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll crown it myself.
Best in history.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Because there was a massive crash. No one stopped for them.
Sounds typical there. Mate, what's been happening with you, Curto? Haven't heard from you. You've been very quiet.
Yeah, mate. I
Surprising.
actually have been training a little bit.
Not cycling training.
Not cycling training. I'm running. I've got
Well, don't bore everyone with that shit.
I've got Sydney Mara 9-10 weeks away now. I just booked flights, booked ACOM. So I've paid my entry and all that, so I can't be stopped this time.
Oh, well done.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm running about 6 hours a week now at the moment.
That's more than I'm riding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on the side, I'm playing TRL at the moment, which is really good fun. It's
What's that
just
stand for?
touch rugby league.
Thank
just
you.
with some mates from school and outside of school, and throw the footy around, show everyone why I should have.
Been a schoolboy champion.
Yeah, but I had other things to do during school than I was a child prodigy for anyone playing at home. Love pumping up my own
That's what
tyres.
you reckon.
Yeah.
Loves
Yeah.
himself too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, mate, I've actually been cooked with work because end of financial year.
Oh, of course.
So
I'm surprised you're here.
It's getting the vows in. Yeah, I left early today. Last night was a 7:45 finish.
Brutal.
You played touch footy last night, Tony.
Yeah, at 8:20.
Oh, okay.
So
Straight there.
I went straight there.
No
Straight-
dinner?
Straight
No,
from the-
I had dinner.
Pizza on the way?
No, I heated up one of my meal preps.
Oh, yeah.
I just ate it in the car.
A meal prep, you.
Yeah.
You mean one of someone else's meal day?
No, I meal prep, mate. I buy a kilo of mince and those 4 microwave rices.
Yeah.
I split it across 6 containers.
Any flavour in
just
there?
normal mince.
Just
You-
beef?
Beef
Yeah.
mince with a little bit of seasoning
I
on
was
top.
gonna
So I
say.
buy $3 seasoning.
Yeah.
Pump that in there?
And you buy the Ben's original rice.
Oh, yeah, Uncle Ben's.
You get 2 peri-peris, 2 Mexican rices.
Oh, yeah.
Split it, mix them together, and you have your
Dinner for a
grass-fed
week.
beef mince in the other that I get from the butcher. $18.
You go
a
to the
kilo.
butcher?
Yeah, bro.
Mate,
Oh,
you
mate,
surprise me sometimes.
nah, I do not eat meat from supermarkets. I just don't really want that crap in my body. My body's a temple, mate, as you know.
It's funny what people believe, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. But
People are cookers.
yeah, people are cookers, and I'm one of them. But other than that, yeah, mate, I am under the pump. So
Good to hear.
it's lovely.
Oh, well, that's good, mate.
Meth Moran.
Mate, I've it's much the same for me. The cycling's taken a back seat. The bed's getting a lot more comfier on these cold dark
shitty
mornings.
dark mornings.
Oh, wake up tones.
Yeah, so I thought, shit, I need to really kick myself back into gear here because I'm losing the plot a little bit. And I've started doing a bit of boxing.
Yeah, you hissus hussin.
Yeah, that's it. So, it's only very early days, but I tell you what, I'm a complete retard
Yeah.
behind
Yeah,
the.
technique's harder.
Oh, mate.
You light on your feet at least?
Nah, not at all, mate.
Really?
I'm light on nothing, bro.
Is it hard physically? Like from a
it's
cardio
not-
point of view?
Well, I'm not hitting fast or anything at the moment.
Yeah.
I think once I start hitting fast, yeah.
Mate, your
That-
triceps just get so sore.
Yeah, so at the moment, I am a complete boxing Hubbard.
Hubbard.
Yep, I'm like pinnacle.
If there's such thing.
But how many are in your class though? Nah. It's not really. It's
There was
one-on-ones.
There was like eight there this morning.
You should just call out your trainer and just fucking deck him.
Douche.
Dude, not going to lie though, like boxing is probably one of the hardest sports.
Yeah.
Just cardio. mental toughness.
Yeah, I think it's mental toughness and
You go to some dark places. Man.
yeah, absolutely, and like obviously a lot of coordination there too. So no, I'm keen to see where it takes me.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
The live audience
Pause.
is fucking woken up.
The live. Here's the live audience. Ruby, you little shitbag.
yeah, so I'm keen to rip in and see how it goes. Well, I think it'll be the solution to my winter blues
Yeah, good.
because
They're-
at the moment
They're
it's,
alive.
It's just a bit depressing waking up at 4 a.m, getting out, riding in the dark, and then getting home in the dark.
Oh, mate, I feel you.
Yeah. So
Last thing you feel like doing.
yeah,
And mate, the funny thing is, like, we actually have it pretty good here.
oh,
Like,
mate,
it's not even cold.
I know. Like we're so spoiled here. We have the best winter in the world, I reckon.
I've already slipped into.
I'm wearing shorts right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in the shorts and t-shirt.
We've got the fan running here.
It's a bit dark to get out of bed. Oh shit! Better stay in bed and watch the Dolphin or something like that, eh? Maybe the
But,
tour of the Swiss.
No, speaking about cycling though, I was browsing Bicycle Market on Facebook the other day,
Oh yeah.
and I saw this. You know how I was whinging about my gravel group set the other week?
Yes.
I saw the deal of the century, mate. A Di2 GRX 12-speed gravel group set, $700.
Buy it.
I've jumped on it.
And
So messaged the bloke. I sussed him out on Facebook.
you got to start there.
I was like, oh, does this person look like a cyclist? I didn't look like a cyclist to start with. And no judgment here.
Yeah, no. It's just part of the stalk.
Yeah, exactly. Had no mutual friends.
That's always a worry.
Yep. And then, so I messaged them, said, is group set still available? Yeah, group set's still available. Where do you live? I live in Brisbane, they're in Sydney. What's your address? I'll send it up.
Oh, it's a stitch up.
Yeah, and I was like, I sent them my address, and then they were like we didn't even discuss the group set. And I was like, usually it's like you got to sell it to me a little bit. None of that. I asked them their bank account details. They sent them through, and the name was spelt different to their Facebook profile name.
Fuck.
Anyway, I typed in a CommBank because they do like a scan of account numbers.
Yeah, I like that.
And come up straight away, warning, this looks like a scam account.
Really?
Yep. Anyway, I screenshotted that, sent it back to the
them.
seller.
And that's the last time I heard from him.
No. I sent it back. I said,
Oh, try this account.
yeah. So, yeah. So
I love it.
I said, I'm not playing your games. And he goes, oh, no, you can trust me, mate. It'll be there.
Send it up here and I'll send you
Yeah.
cash back.
Yep. And then he goes, oh, well, what if we do half payment now and half payment when you get it?
See, that's a good result for you.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Well, yeah, it's not, but most people think that is because
Yeah.
I've got like half of it
Yeah.
protected.
Exactly. But they're still going to walk away with, $350. But then he goes, oh, you could pay ID my mate Rahul.
Oh, Rahul. Well, I bought the TV off, obviously. It's probably on his bloody Netflix now.
Yeah, he's got to come back to roost, mate. This thing.
Yep. And I was like, nah, sorry, brother. Piss off.
Ciao.
And then blocked him, reported him on Facebook, and hooroo.
Shit.
Why'd you even bother blocking? I just let him go. I'm like,
Oh, I just can't be bothered dealing with it, brother. It's so much easier to block people.
Yeah, it might save someone else from being scammed too.
Yeah.
It's all part of the fun, though.
It's not fun, mate.
Well, not getting scammed, but I'm saying all part of the fun figuring out if you're going to get scammed or not.
Fuck that.
Well, don't be on technology then. If you don't understand if you're going to get scammed or not,
Yep.
don't do it.
Have you been
Mate,
scammed?
No, but someone tried to scam me for a room to rent.
Oh, yeah?
When I was
Well, you're
moving-
advertising it for a room, eh?
No, I was like when I was trying to
Oh,
find
was
an
this the
apartment.
bloke?
And the bloke's like, "Oh, I'm coming from the sunny coast. Can you give me $1,000?"
Why?
For like the first I think it was like the first 2 weeks of freaking rent or some shit. I was like, "Yeah, bro, sure." As a piss.
Were you
take.
going to rent his place, were you?
Yeah, in Kangaroo Point. And he's like, "Yeah, bro, here's the details." And I've just gone, "Chance the Rapper if you even think I'm going to pay you $1,000, you clown." And I never got a response back from him because obviously it was a scam.
Yeah.
I'm like, mate, you got to be honestly dumb if you can't read the room like that.
Yeah, mate. Not everyone's as smart as you, though.
Well, clearly.
You know who's not too smart, though? The bloody UCI.
Oh, mate.
What is going on here, brother?
I just feel like they're just out of touch.
it's like they've just pulled out the rule book and gone, you know what?
What are we going to fuck with this time?
We need to add an extra 100 pages to this.
And
Don't worry about barriers.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Don't worry about making the routes safer. Let's make the
it's
bike
all
slower.
because the handlebars are
Too wide.
too wide.
Oh, too narrow, sorry.
Too
Yeah,
narrow.
yeah.
They're hitting furniture.
Mate. Like
I don't know what to think of the whole thing.
There's so many things to talk about here. It's
I'm blowing up just internally, mostly for Jim Bob. He's just gone out and spent all that cash.
mate.
Oh, mate, you'd still ride it. Who cares?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I actually think they'll be asked to make an example early on. They'll be like, "Can you go and follow the rules?" There's no way you're going to make a rule like these significant rule changes and just leave it to the pros to only do it.
Correct. I guess like it goes all the way down to nationals and all that.
Well, Nationals 100% they will.
Yeah.
Like there'll be even now like so Masters and that's all right for Benny Carmen in the room listening. Oh, Benny was like hanging shit on the Masters Nats the other day.
Was he?
Yeah, the cafe.
What was he saying?
Just it's a he's going to go and do it this year, I reckon, which is going to be good to see him out there.
Is he 30 now?
He's an old fart. He turned 30 on the weekend.
Ah, fuck.
Welcome,
Happy birthday.
welcome, Benny, and happy birthday. But at the Masters Nats, they often I've seen bike weighing. I've seen obviously the TT. There's heaps of stuff done, but yeah, they weigh the bikes.
Yep.
And they check your helmets
Yep.
for the.
See, even checking the helmets, I'm like, oh, well.
Mate, it's a hell- like-
you
I feel like it's
decide,
your own problem.
You decide
Yeah.
to play with fire.
That's your own problem, mate.
You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
100%. And that's it. The only person you're harming by not wearing a proper helmet is yourself.
See, that's what I love about Europe. You don't want to wear a helmet. That's completely fine.
Yeah.
You go split your head.
I'm not sure that's the rules anymore.
Go split your head.
I think it's still the rules in
Still the rules, bro.
Amsterdam and all that sort of stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Go split your head.
Or else, if everyone in Amsterdam had to wear a helmet,
No,
they-
run.
You talking about racing or just general?
No,
just
it's
general.
Oh, right.
bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I'm with you.
Oh well, all racing you got to wear.
Yeah,
a helmet.
sorry, I'm just-
bloody old.
No, that's sorry.
Yeah, we're not in the
Point of
1930s tones.
Point of
Jeez.
clarification, mate. Otherwise I get Phil Anderson on you.
In saying that, the British Cycling has come out and confirmed they're not going to follow.
They're giving you the big FU.
Yeah, they're not going to follow suit on the new handlebar and wheel rules. So that's only in British cycling sanctioned events. It'll be interesting.
Which is most of their racing.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the UCI react to that. You know.
Well, they go back a long way.
What can they do? The UCI.
Surely you can't win a national championships though.
No, because national champs I think are
UCI.
UCI
Yeah.
sanctioned.
You get UCI points, so I
Yeah.
assume it's UCI.
Yeah,
But every other race,
yeah, which is like the racing we would do
this is.
under Oz Cycling.
But this is my point. You can't flip and flop.
Yeah,
Like you've got to be consistent.
yeah,
Inconsistency is the biggest killer of this whole thing. Because like, mate, what if I just went and bought myself a new pair of those reserves that are 67 mil? Like I'd be fuming.
oh, absolutely.
I don't even know what I'd say to the UCI on that one, or to whoever tried to administer that here.
But you know the weird thing about that is like, so Reserve have gone through the development process of that wheel.
They have to
They've
log
got-
this shit.
Yeah, and they've gone through all the UCI regulations
Yes.
for it. And surely the UCI would have stepped in and gone, hey, just a heads up, as of next year, we're implementing this 65 mil rule.
Even if they don't say that, there is under review or something like that. You can't. It takes years to develop this shit.
Yeah,
like you don't just go,
absolutely.
"Oh, tomorrow we're going to make this new set of wheels."
Yeah,
like
in China they do.
yeah, but you know,
China.
Yeah.
China.
But
the point is, like, mate, like what? So, like, I'm thinking about buying a pair of those 6.7 Envies on race wheels because, mate, they're going to be on cheap.
oh yeah,
Like everyone's stuff's just been devalued by like.
yeah.
It's like might as well put in the freaking wheelie bin out the front.
Give
Pretty
it to
well.
Vinny's.
Jin-
Give it
Jin-
to
Think
Vinny's.
about it, like it's.
Jim Bob's handlebars are in the wheel.
Oh,
wheelie
poor
bin.
old Jim Bob.
What, the junkie's going to have a field day.
Mate, that's a massive fail.
Oh, mate, it sucks.
And he just,
Weeks ago, you were so happy.
he was so
about it.
pumped, mate. He was running around in here like, oh, I'm so amazing.
Isn't it funny that legit only 3 or 4 weeks ago, everyone was on
Brings
the
his
narrow
bike up here.
handlebar path, and now
Brings his bike up here and he was like, oh, mate, I'm going to be so fast. He's just,
yeah,
stretch his body out so much that he's become a contortionist.
He actually looks.
And-
I rode with him on the weekend, and he looks pretty comfy on it.
Yeah, he's just ruined his shoulders, mate, for the last 3 weeks trying to get them like into a spot that he can sit comfortably.
Lucky he did his training camp,
Well, yeah, the
big
Noosa
block.
training camp.
his family training camp.
Yeah,
But anyway,
Who
But
gets affected the most then? What's
Well,
the consumers? It's not the teams.
it's
the teams don't give a
consumer.
fuck, mate. They
The
just throw it
teams
away
just-
and go,
yeah,
oh, yeah, next.
It's 100% the consumer, but also
But they haven't thought about that at all.
smaller body people.
Yeah, that's true.
So and that's to my next point.
Yeah,
Is there going to be a different rule for a female?
no,
No,
Yeah.
what about-
Which is,
Class 1, Class 2, Class 3, maybe.
Hey, that's not a bad shout.
but then you're
I'd
going to
love
have,
to take advantage.
but then you have Tonys going in between a certain class, and then they're just.
What happens now, mate, in TTs?
Yeah, I know, but someone always
Get an
finds
exemption?
a freaking way to whine because of
Mate,
they're out by 1% or
Everyone becomes a Collingwood 6-footer, mate. No one probably knows what that means.
no, I don't. What is it?
Well, it's like you're 5'11", mate, and you play for Collingwood, you end up 6 foot. Just play an inch taller. Haven't you heard that before?
Nah,
Shame
because
your age.
Collingwood's shit.
Collingwood, oh shit.
Nah, they're top of the table. They're fucking going well this year.
But like, look at the female peloton. Even though like,
Same rules.
same rules. Like, it's a bit rough for them.
But is it-
also the small fellas in the pro peloton.
Plenty of those.
It's like heaps of them.
The knock-on effect is insane. Like, that's the thing that's not considered, I don't think. Or there should be time periods to wean these things out.
Yep.
Like, you can't just
Yeah.
stop it one day, and one day it's okay, the next day it's not.
Exactly. Because
It's
like,
thousands of dollars to get this shit right.
correct. And like Kurt said, bloody, it's the consumer that hurts the most. Like, what about all these guys that like young fellas that ride for Conti teams but don't get given a bike, so they've got to provide their own bike, provide their own setups. They've all set up their bikes now to a setup that suits them, a fast setup for the money they've got. And most of them would have 36 centimeter bar.
Of course they would. But, like, mate, how many people have wheels that are greater than 65 mil?
Not
How
many people would have more than 65 mil deep wheels.
But there's 1,000 of these things. What about the helmets?
Yeah.
Shannon Duggan's going to have to get a new helmet.
Well, there's not too many
Maybe.
people rocking the TT helmet in the Pello around Muzz, apart from Shannon.
Just wait for it, I reckon.
Good luck telling him to know.
But I'm actually glad they brought that TT helmet restriction in.
I don't mind that, but that's not many people doing that one. It's just that was more of a joke.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
It's more the handlebars, the width, and then the wheels.
Yep.
And then the biggest one, I think, is that anyone that owns a SRAM group set that has a 52 chainring on it.
Well, that's
Or greater.
That's only going to get trialled. So they haven't enforced that just yet.
Well, how do you trial something? You got to stop it.
Yeah, correct. So they're trialling it in a few races in August. And
Oh, after the Tour de France Classic.
yeah. So I think it's a few lower level races. I'm not too sure what races.
What, to slow them going downhill by a kilometre?
Yeah.
And also to make sure people spin, bro, for a finish.
But like Wout van Aert did state last year that he believes that the gearing options are too fast now, are too big.
But at the end of the day, if it's there to be used, you use it. If you want to be the quickest, you're going to use the
Oh, for
biggest
sure.
and best that's the most efficient for
But
yourself.
it comes back to I know we watch the pros and we follow the pros. Like every cyclist that races, whether you're racing D grade, E grade, C grade, B grade, A grade, of any single grade above a 19-year-old or whatever it is, 17s, if they have a 52 chainring, they're screwed.
Yeah. Yep. And then
And it's $1,000 to get a new chainring.
yeah, because
SRAM.
you got a power meter on it too, probably.
So yeah, they come with it. So like 90% of them, I mean, not everyone runs. A 50 is not very big.
It's freaking tiny, mate.
Yeah, but
It's not very big.
your first mistake's honestly running SRAM.
I know that.
Yeah.
$193 for
Or-
a freaking rotor.
Or does SRAM bring out a cassette with their smaller sprocket of 11?
Still going to cost you $500.
Yeah, and cheaper than a new chainring.
Yeah, but
though.
that's just you can't run your business like that.
Nah, exactly.
Bullshit.
You know who makes money here? SRAM.
Yeah, they're stoked
Yeah, they're the ones that probably brought the rule in.
because it's way cheaper to change a chainring or a cassette versus a group set. So like again, like it's just comes back to this whole concept of like what the hell's going on with the pricing of siphon kit? It's just bullshit.
Exactly. Because like on Shimano, 5411,
Job done.
sweet.
Job done.
And that's probably your most standard gear, I guess, for the pros.
Probably for pros
Yeah.
and maybe A grade. Then you go down to a 52 probably for B
Yeah.
Cs.
Yep. But I think Ultegra comes standard with 52,
52, yeah,
now.
which is what most people are running.
Yep.
So I'm just
In
running
fact, it's hard to get a 54.
5311, bro.
Mate, old school.
Yeah, old school, 11 speed.
39.
Yep.
That's all. Yeah, 39.
Magnificent.
Was
Right.
back in the day 5336.
Anyway, I just think it's not well thought out. It's either that
Yeah.
or I'm missing something because you just can't chop and change like that
No.
at a fundamental level of the group set. Like the helmet thing, whatever. Like if you've gone and invested $500 on a helmet, like how many people do it? One here in the whole of Queensland.
Yeah.
So it's
and Chris Miller.
yeah,
A few people always say you should like change your helmet every year though, as well.
yeah. So it's not the end of the earth, right?
It's not the end of the
Handlebars, fair pain in the ass for a lot of people.
Oh,
given
yeah.
they've-
Mate, that's not just a pain in the ass. That's a headache because you gotta go rewrap your bar tape.
all that shit. Yeah, it's the
fix
whole
your
you got to pay. Well, you got to
Oh,
buy
yeah.
a new bar tape. Like that's dumb.
Bar tape and hoses. Like
That's a lot of money.
You got to put new hoses in.
You're chuffing up sort of
You're removing
$500,
everything
$600,
to-
$700
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, exactly.
The wheels, yeah, maybe not many people are running greater than 65, but there are a lot that's still at 67
Oh,
or
for
whatever.
sure, yeah.
So they probably sit just outside of the handlebars in terms of the
Coates's 80 mils on his BMC.
magnificent.
No dice. No dice.
And then the big one is the freaking group set.
So we'll see what comes of the group set. It'll be interesting.
Maybe they would say it's only for pros and not for everyone else. Because
No, I doubt it.
you can't. Because then you can how do you do national champs and how do you do other
Exactly.
things? So
Exactly.
I don't know, mate. Like I think they've lost the plot.
Another regulation that came in was the fork, internal fork width. Luckily, my bike's safe. 115 mils. That's pretty wide.
Yeah, it is.
So that new
Look-
factor, I think, is on the limit, but I think it's safe.
It's touch and go.
That's a freaking bizarre looking bike, eh?
Yeah, I don't love it.
No, I don't think I'm buying it,
Looks quick.
mate. It's proven. The Pommy fella, why not?
Yep, first
Go for me.
race.
Yeah.
Anyway, I get the point of. I actually don't understand the point of that. The width.
Of the fork width.
Yeah, because tire width to me screams more control.
Well, actually, there is something about tire width. I didn't look into it, but they're saying
Yeah, it's a
something about
maximum.
tire. Yeah, fucking the amount
Just
of red
feels
tape.
like every time there's someone finds an option to do something different, they just go, nah, we'll control that.
Exactly, mate.
Which
that's just
I
life.
appreciate the need for rules.
Yeah,
I just think there needs to be far greater control in the way or time periods they roll things out by.
yep. Bloody. Did you see Demi Vollering got fined, deducted of UCI points, and relegated for celebrating a teammate's stage win at the Volta Catalunya the other week?
It's a decent fine, eh?
I didn't, but it was announced ages ago that
Yeah.
if you were to celebrate, it's shit.
It's a
but
shit rule. Like,
It's like
come
the
on.
NFL,
That's
like-
college footy. That's all, mate. It's not NFL.
just college. It's
Like,
just
like
college.
there's been a few like implications of that this year, but I just find it such a fucking petty rule.
Ah, mate.
Come on, it's like
Enjoy it.
It's like you can't
Don't
even
kill the joy, mate.
You can't even scratch your ass.
Don't kill the joy.
What if you were rubbing your face as you cross the finish line? Is that
What about if you give him the finger?
well? Yeah, try that. I'd try that.
Just throw a water bottle at someone instead.
And the issue I've done the red yellow card I see as well.
Yeah. First,
Or at Oscar.
yeah, someone got a 7-day suspension. He was at the Alperson de Koenig ride. Did you see that?
Oh, that's-
the Derek that fucking
That was a decent Derek move.
hopped on the footpath and
Oh,
jumped
they're
back
trying
on.
to come in and
Yeah.
the Ineos two just yeeted them away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Big yiddy.
Well, to be honest, he probably actually saved the whole peloton going down.
Unlike old mate from
Yeah.
Bahrain those years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck, what a Tony that guy.
Yeah, exactly. I
That
hope.
Tony. And then he looked back like, oh, what did I do wrong?
Yeah, that's deserving that penalty, I reckon.
Yep, take that.
The best thing was he absolutely ate it, skinned it, and he was like, "What? Why lie go down?" Like
Mate, he ate it hard. You see the
did
skin
it
off his
up.
elbow.
Yeah,
Fucking
mate, he was sort of like playing the victim, and I was sort of like, "Nah, you deserve that."
I hope that Bahrain fella that caused that crash years ago. I hope he's not teaching. He's not giving advice to the development riders that Bahrain have coming through because one of them just won the Giro Next Gen.
Yeah, mate. How good? How good was that race in
Mate,
all?
it's such a good race to watch because you see the up and comers and Luke Tuckwell. Bloody what a ride by
He
him.
wasn't on my bingo card.
Absolutely not. But I tell you this much, I feel a bit bad for him because he got pipped on the last stage.
Yeah, but he did get absolutely shafted on the Queen stage. Like, he got shafted hard. Queen stage, he lost like a minute 53 or something like that. It
But he
did
had
cost him.
He
but
had that much of a lead that he was still wearing pink.
Yeah, he had 10 seconds
Yeah.
on the final day. 10 seconds isn't much still with a decent last day on the cards.
Yeah.
And obviously himself, but also his teammates were probably cooked from defending what? They were like 4 days in the pink.
Yeah.
It's a heavy duty.
Burden to carry.
He's no
Absolutely.
Pidcock at the moment, where Pidcock was just taking the piss in that race a couple of years back, where he just had 10 minutes on people. Like, it was an absolute joke.
Did you see that video Pidcock did the other day
that
with
was
Red
sick.
Bull?
That was
Still
sick.
Doing the drift down the mountain.
Mate,
And then what
How's
about
his
getting towed
handling
back
skill?
up? You're getting towed back up on the
100K
stretchy
an hour.
string.
mate,
But
it's
just,
pretty cool to see shit like that. eh?
just
Mate,
a quick
he's
one though
skilled.
with next gen. That race, I would like to see go into 2 weeks. 8 days, I feel like isn't long enough for, like, could we go 7 days, rest days, 6 days, something like that. I'd like to see something like that in the future.
There's probably some UCI rule about that, mate.
Yeah, probably.
Probably right, but like, I think
Their muscles
that
aren't
would
developed enough.
sort of sort out the kids to the men.
Yeah.
Tell you what the kid to the man is. Jack Ward.
Oh, mate.
Holy fuck, that's good.
Yeah. Okay. But under 23s, that's really give or take if you're making it or not realistically at the end. So I feel, and when you get to that professional level, you're racing those races where you go over 7 days.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be a pretty cool experience, and that would also have people thriving just for that training event. But yeah, going on to Freebie rudely interrupting me like I never do it to anyone else. Jack Ward, geez.
Do you know him?
No, I don't. But Jayco's let another one slip.
Haven't they just?
How the frig does that happen? Like, he's got a stagiaire contract.
Yeah. They're like,
That means nothing when you don't have anything after that. Like, look at Alistair McKellar. Like,
Still sign a contract.
yeah, but Alistair McKellar, mate, he had a stagiaire contract, didn't get offered anything from Jayco.
To put it, like, to agree with you, like, he should go.
Yeah.
But like,
Absolutely.
he's under contract, I would have thought.
well, yeah, that's it. That's what I would have
But
thought.
there's no
too.
promise of actually a World Tour contract, though, I feel.
So what is the Pro Valet? Like,
So I think what will actually happen is Ferg Browning might slip into that sort of. I think he'll get a stagiaire contract.
surely you'd go back to number 2, wouldn't you?
Yeah. What about Zach?
Zach
So
Marriage.
that'll be the next thing.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Zach Marriage number 2 in the Pro Velo by only a handful of seconds.
Yeah. Like he
Points.
So
deserves it.
he deserves it, but I also feel like Jayco's just let another one slip with probably
100% they have.
another up and coming.
And like, I wonder if, because obviously Jack's manager has been talking around and Trek has offered him something, and you would have thought his manager would have gone to Jayco and said, look,
Of course they would have. But they would have also said he hasn't worn that kit yet.
yeah,
Yeah.
but he's shown what he's got. And
Oh, yeah.
from all accounts, he is
I know.
a world-class bike rider.
I know. It's just, I don't know. It's hard. It's a hard one to wrap your head around.
Yeah.
But I'd like them to say, come out now and give Zach the contract.
That would
That'd be
cool.
good.
Yeah. I'd love to see that.
Like,
because
let's follow through with it. At least
he deserves it. He's a nice
development
guy.
team.
I saw the women's Jayco team signed the girl that won the.
Signed it.
Yeah, they gave her a 1-year contract or
Yeah.
something like
Oh,
that.
right.
Yeah, so bit interesting that.
Well, you know who's not coming to Jayco? Sammy Welsford.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
So has he signed with Ineos? Is that the guy?
Yeah, I think it's pretty well in concrete.
Oh,
now.
mate, he's probably
You can't-
saved
they
his
don't
career.
announce that shit before the tour normally.
Yeah, don't know,
He's
but
probably saved his career. Like, I hate to say it, but
He's had a few bad
Jayco's
crashes.
going through a massive change at the moment.
Yeah, I'd way go to Ineos over Jayco at the moment.
oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Like, even Ineos, they're a bit up in the air at the moment with
Yeah, they got the
what's
cash.
happening with
They got the
Pinarello,
cash.
what's happening with Remco, what's
Yeah.
happening with even Ineos as a whole. Like, what are they even doing next year is beyond me. But, mate, I'm happy they didn't go to Jayco.
Nowhere.
Yeah, I'm glad that's happened. But I would have liked to see him stay at Red Bull. That would have been pretty cool.
Yeah, I want to know why he wants to leave Red Bull. Obviously, he hasn't been re-signed.
Yeah, is it his choice or theirs?
Yeah, exactly. Don't know.
How bloody good's Bora's development team though? It just looks so good. Like that
Mate,
little
it's
pathway
beautiful.
for them. Like
Mate, all the development teams are looking pretty sharp these days.
Yeah.
Like Tudor's development team. That's like Tudor's development team, and they're not even World Tour, bro.
yeah, I know. What are they ranked on the UCI? They're like 23rd, 24th now.
Yeah, they're not going to.
So they won't get it.
Nah, not at all. So,
Tudor.
nah.
And what
Depends on the
Astana?
store. Depends on the store at the tour.
Nah, even still.
Too far
won't-
gone.
Yeah, won't go up.
And what Astana, Yang Racing, Chinese billionaires kept them above.
100%.
Bought their way in, mate.
Is
That's how it works.
Israel and Lotto will get re-promoted again.
Fucking Lotto.
Yep.
So they're on all Bayers then next year. All Bayer in the World Tour. Jesus Christ.
They're
Yep.
back.
Mate, those bikes.
And
You
and Pinarello maybe not in the World Tour,
That's hectic.
isn't it?
What's Q3 6.5? They're not World Tour, are
They're
they?
not World Tour.
So they're going to go Pinarellos, I reckon, next year.
Oh yeah. Bloody, what's been happening locally? You know what I did on the weekend? So
Nice.
I attempted
The double.
the double, and we signing up. I was a bit hesitant. I was like, oh, it's going to be tight here. Like Muzz has to finish bang on.
What's the turnaround time first?
20.
So Muzz goes for 50 plus 2, so that's 55 minutes.
Yep.
Muzz kicks off at 6:45, so what's that? A 7:40 finish.
Mm.
And Hemo kicked off
8:05.
at 8:05.
Did
so
25 minutes.
25 minutes. It
Jeez, that's a push, mate. You're
less-
jamming that.
Less
takes
like putting your
about-
number on,
takes
taking your
about
number off.
22 minutes to ride over to Nunda
Yeah.
from Muzz.
How many watts were you sitting on?
Luckily, I was on Ren and Benny Carmen's taxi service.
Well,
Ren
that's your-
diggity dog.
That's your
Yeah.
first problem.
Yeah.
Mate,
And-
speaking of Ren Diggity Dog,
Yeah.
his younger brother has got his first A-grade win before Ren Diggity Dog has.
Mate, Big Ren's not happy about it.
Juan won't be happy.
Yeah.
No, angry Ren.
Yeah. I heard
He's
it.
blowing up.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, he was blowing up about his bloody plane getting delayed last week to
Oh,
me at like
mate.
1 a.m.
When's Ren not
Angry.
unhappy? You know? But
So you 22 minutes to get over there. You're hightailing it.
well, the issue was Muzz ran for about 56 plus 2.
56 plus 2.
Yep.
At least
you
you
in
got
a
your
track?
money's worth, mate.
Were you in
Absolutely.
a track or out of track? Is that the question?
It was U-turn.
So in a track.
Yeah.
So you're going longer too.
Longer. Yep.
For your plus twos like
Yes.
a minute each time too.
Yeah, exactly.
Da-dong.
So we got to 52 minutes and the 2-lap board still hadn't come out. Went around again and I was expecting it to come out the next lap. And I was like, oi,
Giving it to us.
when are you going to throw out this 2-lap
Two-lapper.
board? And I was like, oh, well, we're not making Nunda now.
Oh, righto.
So did you go for the win then?
Oh, mate. I was breathing out my asshole. So
Get fit, Tony.
I did get a preem.
Oh.
Hey.
Yeah, I did get a preem.
Got some cash.
Yeah, actually, I haven't checked my bank account.
Get your prize money back?
Yeah, I should
Your
have a look
entry,
at that.
your $1 donation to them.
Yep. So
Does my head in.
Makes
So-
no sense, eh?
it was a shame to miss Nunda. I tell you that much. I was pretty revved up for that morning. Hey,
The double.
the double was going to be 100 clicks of racing and
Plenty of TSS.
plenty of TSS.
Bit eye into
You'd
factored it up there.
classify that 15. Is it 15? Or how long would you say? 10Ks over?
Yep,
You'd classify that as bloody racing with having to jam
As
it
well,
over.
yeah.
there.
100%.
So,
Yeah. So
but
One day there'll be so many good
that's racing getting over there alone.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
10Ks
exactly.
and you got to jam it up the gateway.
jam it up the gateway. So, but it'd be nice. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Next time there's a Hemo crit on
That we can
a Saturday.
Find some.
Start at 5 minutes later, maybe.
Maybe start
Which
it
way?
maybe 10 or 15 minutes later.
Nah, mate, we're not doing everything just for you, Tones.
No,
I'm just telling you that.
it's just like if Muzz run late again.
You might have to do an extra volunteering.
Well,
session.
maybe you just tell Muzz to stick to their program.
But Freebs did bring up a good point I heard on the start line at Nunda on Saturday, didn't you, mate?
What did I say?
About
Quick start before they get here.
yeah, pretty well because you didn't want us there because we were a quarter of the pello
Yeah.
or a third of the pello.
Chances my chances,
So
mate.
there what? There was 7 people that raced.
No, it's about 20 odd.
How
But-
many of you tried to get across? 5, 6,
There was 7 of us.
7.
Yeah.
Did you go breakaway? Did you?
Yeah. So what happened was is there was a little break up the road. Dan Wilson was just marking that just on the front or just behind front position, and then kept it in close proximity. Then he decided just to ride straight past them, and I was like, this is the move to the finish. Jumped on the wheel, and then looked back behind me, and there's young Ren. So the three of us just powered away and just sat in the chop for next 35 minutes.
So did you let young
35
Ren?
minutes.
Yeah, we're 25 in.
Damn.
So,
Did you let young Ren win, or did he gap his?
nah, see, Dan and I were just going full gas at each other the whole time. Just
So he played his cards right. And
it was
just
it
let
was,
the
And
old
Ren,
guys-
it was smart.
Ren wasn't pulling a turn.
No, he pulled through. Yeah, no, he definitely pulled
No.
through.
Did he?
Did he?
He pulled through. He didn't sit on.
Oh, he pulled through one turn. That's it.
No, he pulled through every time, but just didn't.
Right.
Wasn't sitting on 450 watts every time he went through.
Well, he was sitting on 250 watch, which
Yeah, it's
which
probably
is
same
equivalent.
speed.
That fucking kid.
Because
Anyway.
he weighs 3 kilos.
Yeah, so Dan and I just gave it a fair old whack,
Yeah.
and in fact, I hit my second best power numbers for the year for an hour.
Jesus, you must have
Really?
been going backwards
There you go.
then if he
Take that,
got
Wembow.
you went past
What,
you.
what sort of numbers we talking?
I can't tell my secrets,
Oh,
mate.
shut
Ah,
up. You're not
shut
that
up.
good, mate. Tell us.
No, I did 300 for the hour.
That's good. That's good.
That includes the first 25 minutes, which is pretty light pedal.
What's that? What's per kilo for you? What weight class are you at the moment?
Heavyweight.
Heavyweight. Lovely.
Mate, I'll tell you what, I reckon I got another 6 kilos on you at the moment.
Are you racing
I was 60,
arm warmers?
76.
Arm
Oh, come-
warmers and knee warmers and all that?
Nah, I don't feel the cold.
You don't feel the cold. You're from Adelaide. You're a tough mofo, hey?
It's, mate.
Mate, it wasn't cold on the weekend.
It wasn't.
Nah.
It was nice.
I wasn't.
I had arm warmers on for my run, though. I was
You're joking.
25 clicks.
You had arm warmers.
Mate,
Have you seen the size of his arms, mate?
fucking skinny as at the moment. I'm lean, bro.
Andy Schleck arms.
I'm bloody lean. I reckon I'm like 79 at the moment.
I got
Jesus.
scales inside.
Wow. Well, let's weigh myself.
Yeah.
Probably like 83, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then Dan and I just chopped away and then just ran out of steam for the final kick. We looked at each other and when Ren goes, "Oh, I'll take that. Thanks very much."
Did he post up?
I think he posted up in surprise.
Oh,
How good.
did you feel good about yourself letting the...
Nah, he deserved the win.
He deserved it, mate. He chopped till he dropped.
Did he give you a gold star?
I think he was just in shock.
Yeah, that's good. I'm actually happy because Ren doesn't pull hard enough, so he doesn't deserve a win at A grade
No,
yet.
it's not his time.
Oh, well, Ren.
Big Ren.
So
What's the age gap?
Oh,
Don't know.
oh, young
all
young
look the
Ren
same
would still
age.
be... Yeah, they all age fucking when they're 50, mate.
No, they don't. They don't age at all.
Young
Good skin.
Ren's probably just hit grade 7. Then middle Ren's probably the one in your race, probably grade 11, he'd be grade 12. And then Ren Diggity Dog, he was grade below me, I think.
Yeah, right.
But Ren Diggity Dog, he's third best in the family now. It's Ren Senior, Ren Middle, Ren Diggity Dog, Ren Junior.
Ren Junior's hot on his heels.
He's going down a peg.
Yep.
Ren Bow.
He'll be blowing up about this.
He mate, he was
Yeah.
so dirty.
Yeah, I can't wait. But we've got a bit of another action-packed Saturday coming up.
3 for 1.
3 for 1. We got Muzz. We got Alimba again.
Yep.
Going back up north.
Oh, you
tell
going?
I'll tell you what, I don't have time on Saturday. to do
Oh, I'm
that.
going.
You got a Bucks, don't you?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah,
Big Bucky.
Buckaroo.
I got a big weekend. Eh?
Yeah,
That's
big,
good.
big guy.
I
Tommy
like that.
Tough Knuckles.
It'll
Tommy
be
Tough Knuckles.
minimal exercise happening.
That was good for you.
So so we got and UQ's racing at Nunda on Saturday too.
Who?
UQ. QU.
QU.
And what's this about you heading up north, mate?
Mate, I saw someone post up on the Facebook page about the state champs up in Bundy. I think it's the 8th, 9th and 10th, whatever it is, on 9th and 10th, 11th of July.
Yep.
And I thought, fuck it, I'm going to go.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to make the effort.
Going to do all the events?
Yeah, I think I'll get all events. The criteria on the Friday maybe, iffy.
Is this an anniversary trip for you and Amber?
Yeah. I was
Go
trying to work
camping.
out
Just
how I
say
could-
you're going camping. They'll go down well
We're
with
going
her.
to BFC, mate.
Should have to sleep with the Chanel handbag as their pillow.
That's a pillow. Fuck, she's going to laugh at that. That's great, Kurt. That's your best ever. I can just imagine her. She's
But-
blowing up right now. She's on the River Walk when she picks this up on Friday morning. She's going
When's Bundaberg though?
It's first weekend of July.
Just a quick one. I used to go to Bundaberg every year at Easter time to go watch the turtles hatch. Mate, it was so funny because the birds would just come down and swoop these little baby turtles.
Just say, take that.
Yeah, bang.
Are you going to race the Masters or are you going to race Elite, mate?
Great question.
Yeah.
I'm probably just going to suss out who registers,
Here we go.
Just
you're already
strategic.
So-
He's already crabbing.
So the best thing about states, especially in Bundy,
No one's going to turn up.
no one shows up for Elite.
But we've got to be there.
Yeah. So,
Come on, Shawnee. I'm throwing down the challenge.
How
brother,
about you guys share a swag?
hey,
Amber's got the handbag.
I've got a single swag we can all squeeze in.
Oh, how good.
Just go to Kmart,
Tops and tails.
buy a tarp and bang.
Away we go.
Boys are on. Great weekend. Start a fire. Put some marshmallows out.
You know what? I might race in Masters 1.
Perfect.
What are you, Freebs? You Masters 5 yet or what?
M6.
M6.
Nah, that's my only spare weekend between a hectic schedule.
Oh, I get it, mate.
Oh,
Yeah.
we
Mine's
understand
busy.
you're popular,
Mine
mate.
is
We
busy
understand
too.
you're popular.
No,
Pub's calling, eh?
I got next month for me is a bit crazy.
Anyway, I'm going to get there, mate. I'm going to make it an effort. I'm dubious about the Friday because of the crit, just because I've got a busy week at work. Looking at my diary right now. And then,
Yeah, geez, it's not much.
Yeah, she's full.
Yeah, not much free space.
what was it,
on
about 3 hours up there?
Well,
and a
you
half?
can't, how long does a
4
helicopter
and a
take
half.
to get up there, mate? How long is a helicopter flight?
I'll put it in the program later and let you know.
How
Put it on
is
Flight Tracker.
How is your Garmin going?
Oh, man, I just haven't had time to do shit.
Yeah.
It's just doing its own
Just
thing.
get a Wahoo.
I was flicking
please.
through the maps on Sunday, just trying to find a shorter route whilst I was riding.
Yeah. So
And the freaking map was doing like a 360. It was like just spinning, mate. Like it
Really?
was just like literally spinning around in circles. I was like, this thing's completely cooked.
I just don't understand that why Garmin hasn't just gone, here's a new one.
Nah, they've given me the... So the deal was I've got a refund,
Okay.
but I was waiting for the Garmin 850 to come out, which was due like now.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not going to buy an 840 for a month
True.
and throw the prick away.
True.
So I'll wait.
Yeah.
As I've said, I'm just pissed with Garmin now as a whole. So I'm like, I think I'm going to go Wahoo.
Oh, yeah.
Mostly because of the bell.
Mate, that bell is honestly a game changer.
Well, you could have sent Ren Diggity Dog's junior brother up the road, mate.
Yep.
1 lap early. Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding.
Thought I got the job done. He probably would have fallen for it.
Yeah.
If it was Ren Diggity Dog, he would have gone.
You know what I bought, actually? I bought the Garmin radar camera.
Oh, did you?
Camera tail
Vectra,
light.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
And?
The Varia.
The winner is?
Well, the beauty, like I would have liked the Wahoo one
Yeah.
because I just liked a few features on it, but it didn't have a camera. So I invested in the road camera tail light.
Oh, so you got a camera on that bad boy.
Yeah, mate. And it's,
How much is that?
well, it wasn't cheap, hey?
800?
Bike Bug had them on sale.
So you had to pull a few dollars out of the super then, obviously.
I did. Bike Bug had them on sale for $500.
That's not bad, eh?
Yeah. So because, man, when we rode up to Alimba
Yeah.
a couple of weeks ago,
You got buzzed.
and oh, mate, coming home was honestly, I've never been abused so much on the road in my
It's
life.
Caboolture, mate. What do you expect?
It was actually a bit scary, hey? So I was like, and like there was so many cars passing us by millimeters. Nick Pedler actually made a report to the police about one driver.
You're kidding.
Yeah, it was so dangerous, man.
Oh, how exciting.
So
this
I
was.
was like, you know what? I think it's about time I invest in a camera.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but up there, no one runs license plates anyway, so you're not going to do anything up there, mate.
Yeah.
Nick goes in there. There was a blue Commodore VR 1997
Supercharged.
and had no exhaust.
How did it sound? Oh, jeez, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, so I tell you what, it's a big unit though.
I'll have a look in a minute.
Yeah, it's a big unit. So
How often does a recording last? Like, what's that?
you get
it loop?
you get 6 hours of like battery life out of it.
Oh, that's not much.
No, it's not. You got to almost charge it every ride.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's annoying.
It is a little bit annoying.
So it was annoying when you get hit by a car from behind, mate. You can't tell who it was.
yeah.
What's the other one? Cyclics or whatever they're called.
Yeah, apparently like they go right, but again.
You want that noise too, that
Yeah.
or the
The
knowledge it's
radar.
coming.
Oh, mate. I've been in punch rides where I've wanted to just slap someone over the head because of that.
Yeah, but you
You-
don't care for your life.
Nah.
You know one beauty about
That's the difference.
You know one beauty about the Garmin is if you have your headphones on,
It comes through your headphones.
it comes through
yes.
your headphones.
Like that's cool.
Yeah. so-
That is good, but it'd also be pretty good if you're in a bunch ride. You just turn it off and just have it on your
Yeah, you
screen.
can. You can.
Yeah,
Songs.
but inconsiderate people like myself wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
We just like to piss everyone off, obviously.
yeah.
That's how you roll, mate.
Yeah, but the headphone thing is a very nifty little
Gadget.
feature.
Exactly. There hasn't been much action on. Well, there has
Mate.
been action on the mountain, but
What the fuck's happened to the counter?
the counter.
The counter.
Oh, at the
The
base.
sign
there.
at the base of Cootha.
What happened to
I haven't been up.
Someone
there.
reset it.
So it's back to zero.
It went back to like 0. And it's got maybe like a few thousand on there now.
Yeah.
It was up to like 80,000 or 90,000.
Oh no.
Every
Yeah.
time I go past, I just go like,
There's one
Do
of
a
those
couple laps.
counters at the bridge going over to the Vic Park.
there's one there. There's one
There's-
at
yeah, that one's-
How many
Tank-
people use that? 7?
What, the one going over to Vic Park?
Yeah, 7,
Mate,
8.
I use it more often than the Cootha one.
Mate, the one at Kingford Smith, there's one there as well.
Yep.
Yeah, that one's good. I'll be
That
down
counts
on
up to like
Friday,
300,000-400,000. That pumps.
Yeah, that one also trucks all the walkers and everything.
No,
eh?
it doesn't.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
Fucking tones, mate. Don't tell me what I don't.
They need one at Newstead on the Riverwalk there.
That'd be handy.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing would have a seizure.
And they'd have to have a special line for Kurt. How many times he's come past
Yeah, boxing.
boxing?
The mountain's been a bit quiet. The counter's gone back to zero and everyone's staying in bed at the moment. Hasn't been any real notable mentions lately.
See, this is
Um,
my favourite time to train each year. I love getting out in the morning.
Mate, usually it is for me too. Like,
Harley Logan.
yeah, he's back on the.
He's back cooking stuff up. 4.5 hours solo last week, or
He's
5.5
just
solo.
got to keep the bike upright.
Yeah,
He lives upstairs opposite me.
yeah, he
Yeah,
does.
yeah. You wave to him every morning.
Give him the old good
Turkey
morning.
waves.
Good morning, Harley.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, hey.
Take that.
Mate, he is looking very impressive again, and he's run some decent times.
Well, he's doing
straight
that.
off through his bike.
He's doing that cooker challenge.
Nah,
isn't he?
that's next year, mate.
That's,
That's not this year. I don't know why that was sort of announced so premature, because I thought that was this year, and I was excited to see how that would have gone.
Yeah, it wouldn't have
People
gone
like
well.
attention.
If he does it, that's just crazy respect.
Davey Edwards, he's back on the mountain again.
DJ Edwards.
I love when I see his name rock up there.
733.
Yep,
It's big.
490 watts.
490 watts. That is.
Jesus.
That's ridiculous.
Fucking hell.
Oh, Maxie Campbell made an appearance on the mountain. He's bloody dyed his hair to look like the Slim Shady.
Oh, yeah, that's
Maxie
nice.
Campbell.
Yeah,
Hiding all his data.
yeah.
Mate, that needs calling out.
Mate, I tell you what,
Disgraceful.
I went for the first preem on Saturday.
And Eminem got you.
Eminem rolled me nose breathing. I was like, he's in some good shape.
So he's on the blood baggies. Yeah, the boys.
He's just jumped down from altitude. He's been sleeping at 3,000 meters.
Has he?
Yeah,
What
He's
a
got
cooker.
a 10 at home, does he?
yeah.
He's a genuine
Hell,
cooker.
mate.
yeah.
He loves it too much.
Mate, it's all the quirky boys doing it.
Except for Peninza. Peninza's on the bloody...
Panise is in UK at the moment,
yeah,
isn't
he's in the UK altitude bags up there.
he? Mate, what's that? 100
s-
meters above sea level?
Snozzers, mate. He's on the snozzers for sure.
Anyway,
If anyone's wondering at home, that's nicotine, by the way.
all right,
Oh,
boys.
it was lovely to see you guys. Happy birthday, Kurt.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Freebs.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Sean.
Oh, cheers. Thank you. We'll have some
And
cake later.
happy birthday to Jimbo.
I'll eat your cake later.
Hey, cheerio.
Yeah.
Yes?
Very rude.
500 watts, please.